Richard Shields is full of shit, and I'm gonna prove it.
With or without headgear?
We sparring. When have
That's
I ever
not, but
gotten a ring
in the
with
original
men without
thing, you didn't say sparring. You said you can beat Rolly. It wasn't until later that you said sparring. So the question is not.
Well, that's the only way that we can fight. Is it if it's a sparring? When have you seen a woman versus a man? I haven't seen it. Have you?
Well, let's go transgender women who transitioned from men to women and see how a woman did in a professional setting. Roll it.
How do I expect the fight to end? In a bloodbath.
Right into it. Fox delivering a knee.
You said you could beat Rolly in a fight, not sparring. Sparring came along later. We played the clip. Do we need to replay the clip?
I want you to notice the clothes. Notice the clothes. She got on that snake leopard skin shit, right? Shannon, I'll play the video for you since you obviously won't.
My boxing pedigree, with my height, my jab, my skills, I can beat Rolly in a boxing match. And that's just what it is.
Oh, you think you can beat Rolly actually in a fight?
A boxing match, absolutely. You were talking about sparring, sure. But even under the rules of, you want to say 2 minutes, 12 rounds, 2 minutes, 10 rounds, whatever you want to call it. Bruh, I had better boxing
What size
skills
gloves?
than Rolly. What size gloves? Do you not see this face? I don't even get hit. Does it matter?
No, that's
what are we talking about?
So you talking about up in a real fight?
Yeah. Yeah.
You said you walk around at 185.
All right.
He fights at 140.
So you saying that if it's money and belts on the line, and I got me a 2 or 3 month camp, you telling me that Rolly gonna knock me out up in what round?
Rolly gonna beat you. Yes, Rolly would stop you. Yes, Rolly would stop you. Yes, I believe Rolly would stop you.
And he would. Rolly would stop. Rolly would beat the hell. This is the problem that a lot of people don't understand and don't get. The women who comment on this stuff, they are saying because of Claressa Shields' record, because of how she hypes herself up, what she's supposed to do. I'm not even calling her wrong for this. So let me make sure that I let y'all know she's hyping herself up like she's supposed to. This is what boxers and trained fighters do. It makes the next thing intriguing, even though she only has 3 knockouts. Okay, cool. So you don't have the power that you're saying. But I want y'all to understand this. She's going to say something that's complete bullshit in the point of this video, and I'm going to play it for y'all. But before I do, hit that QR code or tap that link in the description. You know what I'm saying? Do that real quick, man, so you can get paid to play. It is Tuesday, so let's make some goddamn money. $5 cash, free cash from Seti Nash. And trust me when you hear this one. We're going to put $5 in your account, and make sure you start getting paid when you start playing. Sound simple, sound easy? Get up to $500 by playing free cash from Seti Nays. You dig? Number 2 on the Apple Store, number 3 in the Google Play. Hit that QR code or tap that link in the description. But let's hear this shit because I'm gonna destroy what she just said.
You are nuts, but I love that for you because when you don't know boxing, you just don't know boxing that well, and you don't know me that well. But I will say this: I've never went inside the ring with anybody and been just.
So can I ask you a question, Claressa?
On my chin, hit me right in the. Come on now, did you not see the defense and the offense in my last fight?
Can I ask you a question, Claressa?
Yes. Oh.
Well, here's the thing. Y'all see she got knocked out. She has a built-in excuse. Don't worry. But her built-in excuse isn't going to work.
That guy is a cheat. He didn't have no padding in his gloves. And if it's not true, why him and the coach haven't sued me yet? That dude, I had whooped him the week before. He was mad. He didn't like it. I'm a black African-American female. They don't value women in his country, and they definitely don't value no damn black woman. His coach gave him some worn glove that he said he got from Roberto Duran as a gift. This is what the man said. Derek Santos, the coach. The gloves had 0 to no padding in them, and he caught me with that hook when we sparred because he wanted revenge on the week before when I tapped his ass. Now this is the thing, right? He sparred me and another guy the same day. Anytime I go to the gym and I'm sparring rounds, getting ready for a world championship fight, I spar 2 different men. I always done that. I'm always the one standing in the ring, staying fresh. He sparred that same guy And I was standing there confused. It's my first time ever getting dropped. Been boxing since I was 11 years old. I've never been dropped before. So I'm curious on how this dude dropped me, right? So I'm watching him and this dude named Harold Kadarin spar, right? After me and him got done. I'm watching them spar, and Harold said, "You wasn't hitting like that last week." And I looked and I said, "What the fuck you meant by that?" When they got done sparring, I walked to him and said, "Hey man, good work." I hit his glove, and I can tell you, it was no padding in there. My coach John David Jackson was there. Derek Santos was there. Derek Santos, he grabbed the gloves off of the dude's hands and stuck them in a Ziploc book bag and walked off. I literally ran to my car, and everybody know what I did. Everybody know when I ran what I ran to my car to go do. But I learned the valuable lesson. When you sparring against anybody, check their gloves. I never was.
Why didn't you sue? Why didn't you sue? If he hit you bare hand and put you in danger, because that's dangerous, why didn't you sue? Well, we have a response from that fighter. Would you like to hear it?
She is full of shit. They asked for help to spar. Why would we want to spar women? No one took padding out the gloves after she was accusing of this. The gloves were handed to her coach. But more importantly, she sparred 2 rounds prior where the order was instructed not to hit her hard, which you're really not supposed to do during sparring anyways. While he was working with her, she started talking mad shit at him and fouling him to a point she tripped him. In the break, he said, "What is going on here? We are trying to help. She is a woman." What was replied was, "Well, punch her back. She is a big girl, multi-champ." He even tried to help her up. Nobody wanted that to happen. This also happened years ago, and obviously the video was kept never seen. Even through all the comments of she would beat a guy, nothing was said derogatory towards her or spoken of this moment. That was done out of respect of her and nothing to be gained out of what happens in a sparring. Now she went to talking and he posted it. Now this is going to go around. Was it him or did she do it herself? Years now, even her coach said, "You had your chin up and got caught. SMH." Whatever you say, we went to help you. No male fighter would ever need to cheat against a woman. My reputation in boxing is well kept and known. Why do you think that got out? I was the one that told everyone not to ever post that. Even though people said your guy should post that, I said no. As a matter of fact, I never spoke of it and showed you respect. The same as I was always shown John David, who I respectfully and loyally worked for as his main assistant for many years. The fact the kid posted it now because he saw you talking. As for the Mundo boxing gloves that are Pedro Diaz brand, a bunch of people in South Florida have had those 16-ounce gloves, which John did see and look at. Harold, who I also know and never had an issue, can attest to that too. I respect you being a champ, but that's bull. And the kid releasing that is your fault. You can be mad and falsely accuse me, but people all over this country and abroad know my reputation, and it never has included poor sportsmanship, cheating, or disrespect. You would learn this saying if you ask. And what I wrote about the kid said in the corner, that was the truth. He was not trying to hurt you or your career. You did that to yourself.
Can you answer the
Yes.
question? Did you not stop offense and
That
defense?
was against Franchon. This is Rolly, a 3-division champ.
Listen, guys that really know how to box, I would tell you that they can do what they can do, that they better boxers or skilled or powerful, or whatever they mean. Rolly is not.
The video, and I can't find it right now, of Claressa Shields getting tagged by this dude. Bow, 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 bow. Straight to the goddamn gut. All the boxing sparring that you see her do, none of the guys are going full speed. She is. None. And the moment that they go full speed, she starts complaining, which she should, because you're not supposed to hurt the fighter during sparring. You're supposed to sharpen their skills. But she takes those sparring sessions and lies to the public like, oh, these cats are going fast paced and all of this BS and everything and all that crap. Claressa Shields forgets this, the compliments. Everybody says that Claressa Shields is the greatest female boxer of all time, myself included. I believe, based off of her technique in her hands and her actual ability to see shit before it happens, because y'all can go see, she did a whole a whole MMA fight. I believe she could be the greatest combat sports woman alive. That's just me. But you can't beat no damn man. Not a professional one. Now, any bum off the street, any dude who just play around in the gym, I'm pretty sure she can whoop them. Yeah. Woman, you've been training. You've been at this for years since you have been a teenager. If you ain't sharp enough to beat any goddamn Joe off the street, then yeah. But a 3-time championship boxer would break you. But don't stop. I know y'all thought I was going to be on here and be like, oh, no. No. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep talking this shit. Just make sure this momentum goes into the next boxing match you have, and you have to knock whomever out. I question your power, but I don't question your technique nor skill when it comes to women's boxing. I think she would have whipped Layla Ali when Layla Ali was in her prime. That's just me. I don't think the level of competition Layla Ali had is up to the competition that Claressa Shields had. That's just me. But what I will say is this. She got a lot of y'all pissed off for no goddamn reason. We know she can't do it. But why would we want to listen to anybody? And I don't give a damn what gender they have. Why we want to listen to anybody who would say, nah, I can get beat up by a man? She's not supposed to say that. As delusional as hell as she sounds, she's not supposed. Why would she say that? Like, y'all, some of y'all forget marketing, bro. Some of y'all forget marketing. Some of y'all would go like this. You know what? If I had the training, I could beat this person. It's like if I said, you know what, y'all? Okay, I could beat Steph Curry in a 3-point shooting contest, but he has to be drunk as hell. I'm still not going to win. Muscle memory is there. So a lot of us sit back in Monday morning quarterback, which means we see so many things and we can criticize, and you're not wrong for your criticism because you can see it. That's the part when they say, oh, well, you weren't a professional boxer. That don't mean shit. Majority of the goddamn referees who score the matches ain't professional boxers. The referees aren't professional boxers. So when you say this shit, it's like, and we can see clear as day. If we see a pathetic boxer versus a good boxer, we don't have to be professional boxers to know, hey, bro, yeah, that was trash. Like, no, you don't have to be a professional to see the obvious and point out the obvious. Y'all act like, oh, because I high jab and got him, I hit him here, I hit him here. Like, so what? Nobody gives a shit. You can call out punches. You can do this stuff. You can notice different types of forms of fighting. Nobody gives a shit. When it boils down to it, we can see. You can tell somebody getting wobbly on the goddamn legs. You don't need professionalism to see that. You don't need to be an actual boxer to see that. I'm pretty sure Claressa Shields has watched a football game and watched a quarterback throw 4 or 5 interceptions and said, damn, that was bad. You're not a professional football player, though. You've never been a quarterback for a national football team. Like, that shit doesn't matter. You can watch weak-ass things happen. So I'm going to leave that one right there, bro. But Claressa Shields, no. You can't do shit as far as it comes to professional men. Now, everyday Joes may be completely different. But somebody with some skill that's a man, we just have more power than you. Just is what it is. That's why I showed the transgender video at first. Because y'all be thinking the wrong shit. But click right here, though, to see how Snoop Dogg turned into Suge Knight in front of our eyes and is holding back money. Crazy shit. Click that video right here or click right here for the playlist and I'll catch you on the next one.